Hey, how's it going? Chat Steve here. Today I'm going to show you what Amiibos I got so far. And by Amiibos, I mean those babies right here. I've been collecting Amiibos since 2015, but I haven't collected any more Amiibos since like 2022 or yeah, I might have to say 20 or maybe 2021. I don't know, I can't remember when. I will say 2021 instead of 2022. But I'm going to show you what Amiibos I've got so far, and I haven't collected that many Amiibos for like a while, so hopefully I'll get back to collecting Amiibos whenever I get a chance. And I'm going to do this in order of franchises, like 1980 to 1984 something, but yeah, I'm going for franchise years, instead of doing characters by first appearances in the years, which is going to take a while. So, bear with me, let's get this over with. Alright, we are starting with Game & Watch, just a series of portable games released by Nintendo in the early 1980s, and these are just one of those clip-on things. This is going to take a while. Yeah, this is what it actually looks like. Oh wait, I must have done the wrong way. Yep, that's it. Yeah, like one of those click things. Over here is 1981, the Mario and Donkey Kong franchises. Well, it's actually Mario and Donkey Kong until they appear in their own games throughout the years. So I got the 8-bit Mario from Mario Maker on the Wii and another 8-bit Mario. I got a Donkey Kong Skylanders figurine, which I can use as an amiibo. Which I don't have Skylanders supercharged to be honest, but I just want a Donkey Kong one. I got Bowser Jr., another Skylanders figurine, which is Bowser, can be used as an amiibo. I got this Donkey Kong and the Smash Bros. Donkey Kong, which, just to be clear, the amiibos are actually Smash Bros., but I'm not sure if I could mention Smash Bros. As a series, because it's a crossover fighting game. Over here is Donkey Kong's arch enemy, King K. Rool, who debuted in Donkey Kong 64, and then, well, actually, he debuted in Donkey Kong Country before Donkey Kong 64. Another Mario. Donkey Kong's nephew, Diddy. Yep, that's Diddy over here. Bowser, Boo, Yoshi, who debuted in 1988. The Piranha Plant, Rosalina from Mario Galaxy, Cat Mario, Cat Peach, Wario, who debuted in Mario Land 2, Sets Golden Coins, till he starts in his own games like Wario Land and Wario Rare. This is the Wario Rare version. Dr. Mario, another Bowser, Luigi from 1983, Princess Toadstool, commonly known as Princess Peach, and yeah, Mario was usually called Jumpman in the early 80s. Rosalina and Luma, Wooly, Yoshi, the pink one, Waluigi, Yoshi, Peach, Blue, Wooly, Yoshi, Luigi, Mario, Princess Daisy from Super Mario Land on Game Boy, Green, Wooly, Yoshi, Wario. Right behind Yoshi is Toad, like when he keeps saying, "Thank you, Mario," when Princess is in another castle. Which is getting pretty annoying, obviously, but yeah, if you can't save all the Toads, you won't be able to get Peach. And here's another Daisy from Super Mario Land. Over here, here's Little Mac from Punch-Out! As an arcade game before coming to the NES. Another arcade character, well, arcade characters are the Ice Climbers. And we have Duck Hunt, known as Duck Hunt Duo in the Power Countries, from the original arcade game, before these games came out on the NES. Next up, it's Rob, well, technically known as Robot in Japan. This is a Famicom version, and here's the NES version of Rob, known as Robot Operating Buddy. Well, that's what it is. You can see this is a NES version of Rob, right here, and this amiibo for the Famicom. You can see, whoops. It says Family Computer Robot. So yeah, cool amiibos, hey. I'll be right back, just need to sort out some things. Alright, so next up, I have some Legend of Zelda amiibos, starting with Link from Breath of the Wild, where he's holding a, bow and arrow, can't remember what it's called, whoops. Link, playing the Ocarina of Time. I got Zelda, I got Skyward Sword Link, I got Link holding a mask in Majora's Mask, well, that's called Goron Mask. Zelda in Breath of the Wild, sorry to say Tears, whoops. Ganondorf. Link well, in Twilight Princess, and I got the Wolf Link amiibo from Twilight Princess. Here's Toon Link, Doll Link from the Link's Awakening remake on Switch. I got Toon Zelda, which looks like Toon Zelda from the Wind Waker. Sheik from Ocarina of Time. Mifa from Breath of the Wild. 8-Bit Link. The Guardians, they scared the living hell out of me. Something like that. I got Young Link in Smash Bros, obviously. And that's the Toon Link from Wind Waker. And over here is Smash Bros Link. Over here, I have the Metroid amiibos I've got so far. So I got Samus Aran, who actually me Ridley, who's named after the director from the Alien movies, known as Ridley Scott. Just there we go, so you can see his eye. Oh, whoops. And we got Samus now. Okay, so it's Samus in Metroid Zero Mission, which is a Game Boy Advance remake to the NES original. And we have Dark Samus from either Super Metroid or Metroid Fusion or Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I need to look up when I get a chance. And we have the Metroid Dread amiibos. We can't see it because it's boxed, but I do have Samus and Emmy. Over here, the Kid Icarus amiibos. I got Pit and Palutena from the very first Kid Icarus game on the NES, and Dark Pit from Kid Icarus Uprising. I got Ness and Lucas. Well, to be fair, Mother came out on the Famicom in 1988. Ness, however, only appeared in Mother 2, released in 1994 in Japan, till it was released on the Super Nintendo in North America as Earthbound in 1996, and was never been released in Europe till 2013 for Virtual Console. And Lucas, he is an exclusive character from Mother 3, released on Game Boy Advance in 2006, or 2006 actually. Alright, Fire Emblem. Lucina from Awakening, Marth from the first Fire Emblem game known as Shadow Dragon, Roy from... Okay, I got Roy from the Burning Flame. Well, don't think I remember what it's called, but I'll have to look it up whenever I get a chance. Ike from Path of Resistance: Radiant Dawn. From Gaiden, which is a 3DS remake to the Famicom original. I got Chrom from Awakening. Okay, here's Celica from Fire Emblem Gaiden. Robin as male and female from Fire Emblem If, known as Fire Emblem Fates in North America and the Power Countries. And I got Robin. He's actually the avatar in Fire Emblem Awakening for the 3DS. Next up, I got Captain Falcon from F-Zero. There weren't that many F-Zero games prior to F-Zero GX on the GameCube. The Kirby amiibos. Most of them are from Kirby Planet Robobot, or whichever you call it, but I actually want those amiibos. I never had a chance to play any Kirby game at the stage. I haven't got any Kirby games before. Not to mention the ones on the mini Famicom, mini Nintendo, mini Super Nintendo, or Switch Online. Sorry about that. Anyway, I got Kirby, Rowdy, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and King Dedede. Over here, I got some Star Fox amiibos. I got Fox McCloud and Falcon Lombardi, who debuted in 1993 called Star Fox on the Super Nintendo, known as Starring in the Power Country. And right here is Wolf O'Donnell from Star Fox 64. Well, quite frankly, he was meant to debut in Star Fox 2 on Super Nintendo till it got cancelled. So we'll just say Star Fox 64 is his debut, prior to 2018 when Star Fox 2 has been added to the mini Super Nintendo. And the only way to unlock the Star Fox 2 game on the mini Super Nintendo is by playing Star Fox on Super Nintendo Mini first. That way, you get to play Star Fox 2. We're getting close to the end of the amiibos I've got so far. So I got Pikachu, one of the most popular Pokemon in gaming history, Ivysaur, Charizard, and Squirtle, and Mewtwo from Pokemon Generation 1, and of course from Gen 1's Jigglypuff. And here's the Pokemon trainer, who's actually red. Well, that's what he is. and that's the character you play in Pokemon Leaf Green Fire Red as remakes to the original Game Boy games, only on Game Boy Advance. I'd love to see more Pokemon games on Switch Online in the future. From Gen 2, it's Pichu. From the Diamond and Pearl era, it's Lucario. Next up, I have Greninja from X and Y. Incineroar from Pokemon Sun and Moon. And exclusive to Pokemon Tekken, that's just called in Germany, because it's called Pokken in other countries, I got a Shadow Mewtwo card, and that's actually bundled with the actual game. Over here are the Animal Crossing Amiibos. I got the Villager. I don't know what. I have no idea what I've done to it, but that was just an accident. I got Tom Nook, the worst landlord I have ever seen, because, well, he got his kids to work for him. I got the big bully himself, Rossetti. Don't forget to save the game, or you'll be sorry to Rossetti. I got Isabelle from Animal Crossing New Leaf, KK Slider. Just remember, he can only perform each Saturday nights in Animal Crossing. Love that character. I got Reese and her partner, Cyrus. And over here, it's the Olimar Amiibo with a few Pikmin from the Pikmin series. Just a few Mii characters. To be fair, they're actually from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, but the Mii's actually exists on the Wii when the Wii came out in 2006. Next up, the Wii Fit Trainer. Sorry about the lighting, but here's the Wii Fit Trainer. Here we go. How's that? Over here is Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. And we have the... sorry, I apologize for the lighting. And we have the Inkling girl from Splatoon. And finally, we're getting to the non-Nintendo character Amiibos. And by non-Nintendo character Amiibos, I mean from different publishers. Ready? First, I got Pac-Man from the 1980 arcade game by Namco, before the merging with Bandai to become Bandai Namco. Next up, it's Mega Man, known as Rockman in Japan, from Capcom. Ryu and Ken from the Street Fighter series by Capcom. Snake from Konami's Metal Gear series. However, he's actually a Hideo Kojima character to me, not Konami character to me. A couple of Castlevania Amiibos. Simon and his descendant Richter. Sonic the Hedgehog. And yes, I never stop talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Obviously on social media. And he's one of my favorite Sega franchises of all time. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, so don't at me for this. I got Cloud and Hero from the Dragon Quest series, both of them by Square Enix. And Akira Toriyama used to work on the Dragon Quest games, and it kind of sucks that he passed away earlier in March. Man, so sad. Without Toriyama, I wouldn't get into Dragon Ball or any other anime. Just a couple of Xbox characters, well, actually the Nintendo characters to me. Banjo and Kazooie from the Banjo-Kazooie series. They debuted in Banjo-Kazooie. Well, actually, they were about to appear on Project Dream until it got scrapped. However, Banjo did appear as a character in Diddy Kong Racing before he starts in his own adventures alongside Kazooie. And due to the Microsoft buyout, Banjo-Kazooie is now an Xbox franchise. I would love to see Banjo-Kazooie new game on the Switch or an Xbox in the future. Next up, Bayonetta from the 2009 game on PS3 and 360, but there wasn't any Bayonetta games till Bayonetta 2, which is now a Nintendo franchise apart from Sega. And of course, next to Bayonetta is Joker from Atlas Games' very own Persona series. Well, that's all the Amiibos I've got so far. So how many Amiibos have I got? Let me know down the comments below. But you can tell me how much have you got as well. You can tell me what's your favorite Amiibo too while you're at it. To be fair, I don't really have a favorite, but if I say this is my favorite Amiibo, a lot of you might be going, oh god, seriously? Again? Sonic? That kind of thing. Or just, why am I not surprised? That kind of thing. Because I usually main Sonic and Smash. I'm not gonna lie. But yes, I always talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, you can tell me how much have you got in your collection, and you can tell me what are your favorites. You've made it so I got nothing to say. You might want to leave mushroom emoji because of Mario, or just go for like a hedgehog, bear, bird, or I don't know, sword, shield, any kind of emoji if you can. Thank you very much. You can also give me a follow on Insta, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and Letterboxd. Subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, happy Easter.